Hey, I'm Wack.
And I'm Jenna, and we love Rock Forever magazine.
Hey guys, it's Tori from Rock Forever magazine, and today I'm hanging out with Tonight Alive. How are you guys doing today?
Very well. It's kind of hot, but we're happy.
Yeah, here in the Sunshine State. You're having a good time on Warped Tour, though?
Yeah, we're having a really good time.
You guys had an early set today. Was it a close one, waking up?
It was. It's always a close one with us. Like, if we don't have to play till later, we stay in bed.
Oh, man.
I don't really drink a lot, but some nights, like, I drank last night and I drank, like, last week, and every night that I seem to drink, we seem to, like, wake up and have to play, like,
just
straight up.
Luck,
I'm just
right?
like...
Yeah.
I think Kevin Lyman's like watching me drinking,
watches us.
He's like, "Oh, you're opening."
Oh man, he's watching you and he's coming at you, right?
Yeah.
So what made you guys come up with the band name Tonight Alive? The typical question.
It's a terrible story. It's a terrible name. It's like nothing. It's just like we just wanted something that was energetic and lively. We wanted something that would reflect our music, our sound, and our lives show. Sorry, I got on a roll there and I fell over it.
Yeah.
So we just wrote down a bunch of words before we made a MySpace in 2008, and we mixed and matched this list of words and came up with Tonight Alive, and it sounded the best at the time.
Yeah,
but I mean
that's pretty good luck if you just pick two random words and it happens to sound that good.
It was kind of bad luck. It was like we should have thought about it a bit more because we're stuck with it now.
At least you figured out a really good meaning for the name, because wouldn't it be awful if it was like Dead Turtles?
Yeah,
I mean, like, wouldn't that be awful if you had a weird name?
That was our other one, Dead Turtles. That
Really?
was our other option.
How did I even think about that? It just so happens. What do you know? But you guys played at the Soundwave Festival in Australia. Clearly you guys are Australian, based on your lovely accents. But what do you think is the difference between Soundwave and Warped Tour, and which do you guys prefer?
Soundwave is like a really condensed version of Warped Tour.
Yeah.
But it's obviously a lot bigger. It's a lot of people. But I mean, I really like Warped Tour. I feel like it's a culture. I feel like everyone here is like a family, and you hang out with everyone every day, and even the fans come and with an open mind to see new bands and to see like new things, and that is so like refreshing to come and play to that.
Yeah.
It's really nice to play to those people.
It doesn't feel like there's some kind of band hierarchy on Warped Tour, whereas I don't think it's a bad thing, but on Soundwave, if you're sort of not one of the bigger bands, if you're not a headliner, there's a big difference. It felt. I mean, there was like Slipknot and
those are
massive bands like headlining. So it's very different, and there are huge bands headlining Warped as well. But because we're doing the same thing every day and everyone's working towards the same goal, I don't know. I think there's
Everyone's in it together. Kind of.
Exactly. I feel like that.
And since you guys do get to pretty much hang out with everyone every day on Warped Tour, are there any bands you've become really good friends with? Anyone you enjoy?
We all really love Sean from Yellow Card. He's just been such a really
He always
sweet
goes out of
guy.
his way and comes and hangs out with us.
That's so nice though.
Yeah, we play soccer with like all the time low, and Yumi 6 we became really good friends with, and
We're the Ocean as well.
We're the Ocean from UK, and yeah, it's just like as I said, you just walk past people and everyone's so nice and like accepting, and it doesn't matter if you're on main stage or if you're on a smaller stage, like everyone is in this together. Like everyone's trying to like get past this heat and play shows.
Yeah,
like.
that's another thing I noticed about Warped is that the stages are pretty much all the same size.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only a couple of stages on the tour that are smaller or less equipped or something like that. So I think everyone gets a really good chance to showcase what they're good at on this tour. Yeah.
And it's good because most people stay all day, so they end up seeing bands that they never heard of, and then they become your number one fan.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about like you don't know the times until the day. It's really, really good.
And how do you think the fans compare here to in Australia, aside from their accents?
I think the fans here, I mean, a lot of them have heard of us since 2008, but never got a chance to see us live because we haven't come here as much as Australia, obviously. I think that Australia is more established. We've been playing there for a really long time. Like last year, we played 7 tours alone in 1 year. So
you guys didn't stop, huh?
No, not really. Last year was a very big year for us. So it's awesome here that the album's just come out and everyone is super supportive and excited about the band. And I don't know, it's very refreshing to come here and actually have a fan base now. It's very rewarding.
And speaking of the new album, I was wondering what inspired the album artwork?
Oh, actually, I really love an artist called Audrey Kawasaki. She's a Japanese artist, and she does the most beautiful drawings. And if you haven't seen her work, I highly recommend checking it out. So we kind of based it off her style, but also the idea of a matured yet still adolescent kind of girl who's been thrown into this world, which is sort of a snowstorm on the artwork.
It's kind of based off like the EP was like a smaller girl, and it was kind of like a grown-up version of that. Because we wanted to express like us grown up and us like, kind of.
Yeah, she has an ambivalent sort of expression on. She's kind of like, she's like hardened, but she's also very vulnerable. And we just wanted to express that to coincide with the lyrics on the album.
So did the artist actually do the art cover for you?
No, Saki did not do art.
Oh,
She is like up there. So yeah.
Maybe next album. Never know, right?
Yeah.
But it's so good that you guys.
Budget.
But it's so good that you guys put so much thought into your album cover before just releasing something. You didn't just write "Tonight Alive" on the cover because you know.
I don't ever want to put out that was a very long process.
And you guys each have a favorite song from the album.
Oh, I've got a few. They're all very different.
I feel like if I let you go, you just name all the songs on the album before we know it, right?
I would. Today, it's going to be different. Every day is different. But I'm going to say today my favorite is Sure as Hell. That's a song about looking back at your life, and things you've done in the past 2 years, and being happy with where you are and sort of looking forward to the future. It's kind of about being content with your life and being confident with who you are and happy with everything you've done. So that's got a positive message. I like a lot of songs on the album because they all mean a lot to me and they're all personal experience kind of.
And your favorite song?
Breaking and Entering for me was like the first song that kind of went in that direction of that album. When like I finished writing that and then I sent that to Jen and she did the vocals for it, I was just like, wow, like I'm really happy with this and this is what I want to do. And then Listening came after that, and then the whole album kind of came together after that. So.
And it's clear that you guys travel a lot. I mean, whether it's from city to city on Warped Tour, continent to continent. Yeah. So how do you guys pass the time while you're traveling?
We're pretty busy. Every day when we're on site, it's a big day and you don't really stop. So, but when we are not playing or busy or whatever, we play poker a lot. We play Texas Hold'em. We've got a table.
That's good from the obvious answer of video games.
Yeah, we play video games actually on our bus.
We've been writing a lot. We're hoping to record another album at the end of the year. So
that's good.
Me and Jen have been writing a lot, and I've been trying to record demos as well. And
good.
Yeah.
Trying to work, but it's really hard and hard.
I'm sure there are a lot of distractions on Warped Tour too to keep you from, you know. But since you are working on new music, writing new music, how do you think it's going to compare to what you've already got out?
Sorry, did you want to finish your question?
No, go for it.
Sorry, I thought you were done. I think these songs have a lot more direction. I think they know where they're going from the get-go, which I really like about them because a lot of our songs got away from us and we'd start writing them and then they'd go like that.
Yeah, they turn into something else.
Yeah, exactly. And I like that these songs are for something and they have a reason and they're all about very personal and intimate feelings. So I'm really excited about it because I think it's very raw, very extremely honest. I know I'm being a bit over the top right now, but I just think it's got a lot of emotion packed into this one little album that's going to be put out. So I'm very proud of it.
And you'd agree with that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like, as Jen said, it's very directional. We know where we want to go and where we want to be with the songs. It's kind of like a bipolar, like Tonight Alive. A lot of the dark songs are really dark and the light songs are really light, so we've kind of gone and we know what we want.
Yeah, there's no more in-betweens, which is a lot of the songs in the past have been in this grey area. These are either black or white, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes. And since you guys are from Australia, we have a fun question here. What's your favorite food from the United States that you don't have back home?
You guys don't really have that much that we don't have. Do they?
You do.
I mean, I know I've seen candies and things in Australia. Then I'm like, can I please have some of that?
I love coffee ice cream, which you can get in Australia, but it's really rare kind of thing.
Oh, really?
So coffee ice cream for me. And I used to love grape soda. I used to drink that a lot.
Oh, you've got grape juice. We don't have grape juice.
There's no such thing as grape juice. Wow.
I love it. That Tropicana brand. Oh, it's delicious. It's so good.
I just learned something new. I didn't know Australia didn't have grape juice.
Oh,
there you go.
That we don't have. Sorry, I was a total asshole at the beginning of this question, but now I'm getting excited.
I want to hear more about this.
We don't have Cheez-Its, and baby Swiss cheese is my favorite. And
how did you live in Australia?
And we don't have chocolate Oreos, the chocolate stuffing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we've just got plain Oreos. We don't have anything exciting.
So if I ever go to Australia, I'm bringing all those things with me, and I'll come visit you guys.
We have some cool candy. We've got Tim Tams. You guys don't have Tim Tams.
I've heard a lot about those.
Yeah, they're
Definitely.
We've got cornettos as well. I don't think you have they don't have cornettos.
It's like a cone ice cream, and it's got ice cream in it. It's all swirly. It's got chocolate in the bottom of the cone.
That's intense.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have that. Anyway.
At least not that I'm aware of. But for anybody who does not know you guys yet, where can they check out your music, give all your links and everything like that?
Our official website is tonightaliveofficial.com, and you can sign up to our mailing list, and you get everything first, kind of thing. But our Facebook and Twitter are very well kept up to date, and all our personal Twitters are quite active, except for his.
Oh, why not? I'm calling you out.
I'm not like a big fan of
He's not very
social networks.
Yeah, he's not very much
stuff,
of a network.
But I try.
Hey, socializing in person is always better, right?
Yeah, well, definitely. Definitely.
Yes. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's been great talking to you. To everybody watching, make sure you check out Tonight Alive and their new album. It's out on iTunes. Thank you guys.
Yeah, it's in store and all that stuff. Sorry, I thought you were going to go on a roll.
Yeah, well, you continued my role. See, we're all in this together, right? Well, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more interviews, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.